Just off the Orange Freeway, we're here live from Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Ought to be a good one here between the LA Dodgers and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. This one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty, Julio Teheran, 4-pitch mix guy. 9 to 94 miles an hour. Changeup, probably his best off-speed pitch. Has the curveball, has the slider. One of the keys you'll notice if he's going to be on early, inducing a lot of ground balls. He's a ground ball type pitcher. If he's getting ground balls, expect a strong outing.
Trout patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
Here's Corey Seager. He has no prior history against this pitcher. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. And just a Chamber of Commerce afternoon for baseball. 82 degrees here at first pitch. Here now the 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now here it comes. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away. In now, Max Munson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now. Seager, base runner at first with 1 out. Misses, ball 2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
The 2-2. Fouled off. Drilled down the line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The 2-2 one more time. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Working for the punch-out and the offering. Very weakly on the ground. This is indeed a battle. The 11th pitch coming up.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Adair is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting fourth, center fielder number 35.
Digging in, Cody Bellinger. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Seared down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Full count to Bellinger, 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Counts full.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. It's the Dodgers nothing. Angels coming up. Major League Baseball is on the show. Dustin May will be on the mound for the boys in blue. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Well, a moment now to take a look at the starting 9 for Mike Scioscia's Angels. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. And there's a base hit on a line. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game.
There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. Gone!
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Stepping in now, Shohei Ohtani. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. 3 runs already home here. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Ball even at 2-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. But the Angels strike for 3, all coming on this 3-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 3-0 Angels. Now in the box, Chris Taylor, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And we have to focus on one of the best players in all of our sport, Mike Trout, center fielder. Just as fun to watch him play defense as it is to watch him hit. This guy gets after it with his hair on fire. It's like watching a middle linebacker play center field.
Here's Jock Peterson now. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. That's right there at the belt, 1-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Ball two.
No, that's down. Ball.
Popped him up. Stassi waits on it. 2 down.
Batting 7.
Into the
Third
box
baseman,
now, Edwin Rios, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A fastball
2-1.
down near the shoe tops. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
First baseman.
Ready now, Matt Beatty, man at first after the 2-out walk. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Ready on 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Dodgers leave 1. They trail in this one 3-0. So digging in now, Joe Adair.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1-2 now. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Batting 8.
And let's take a look at outfielder Mookie Betts. You can make the argument he's the most dynamic player in our sport. Don't try and come inside with a fastball because it's getting turned around. But I don't think people realize how good he patrols the outfield. The ability to play all 3 positions with speed and a bazooka for an arm.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher.
1-2.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Batting 9.
Settling in now,
Second
Luis
baseman.
Regilio. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Hard hit ball to second. Munson fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Angels 3 and the Dodgers 9. The beauty of the Southern California coast. Thanks for joining us for some daytime baseball on the show from the Big A. Leading off the inning, Kirby Ruiz, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Swung on but fouled off to the left. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-2 one more time is in there. A called strike 3. Betts, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Betts.
And he takes a called strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Corey
The batter,
Seager,
number
the
5.
recipient of a National League
Designated
Silver
hitter,
Slugger Award for his
Corey
contributions at
Seager.
shortstop last year. Sent on the ground out to second. Regilio is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Striding in once again, David Fletcher. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 2-1 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. And that's out number 1.
First baseman, number 9.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tommy La Stella. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And that one got a piece of him. Digging in now, Mike Trout. La Stella stands at first with 1 out.
Mike Trout.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay out that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Leading off the inning, Max Munson. And they'll need him to get something going here. Popped him up. Regilio over to his right. Makes the play, 1 away.
Center fielder number
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. The 1-2. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 3.
So striding forward now, Chris Taylor. He popped out in his first trip. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
2-1's the count.
A swing and a ground ball to third. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Heading out toward shallow right. And a diving effort, but he can't make the play in right. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Well, that's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one as he hustles into third. We'll see if it leads to their first run here. Sometimes a single drip will start a flood.
Standing in now, Jock Peterson.
2 balls,
Lays
1
off the
strike.
slider that time, 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Drilled to the left side. And that's through into left field for a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
1 run, 2 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Count remains full. And he fouls this one off. Count still full, 3-2. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Hit hard to the right. Foul. The next 3-2. Hit down the line at first. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. As he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Another payoff pitch. Fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's a high pop-up. Rendon is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Angels 3 and the Dodgers 1. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 0-2 once more. Gets him looking up around the letters. Coming to the plate now, Brian Goodwin. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. 1 out, nobody on. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Peterson has a read on it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next for the
standing
Angels,
in, Joe Adair. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Ruiz is underneath this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Now batting, Matt Beatty. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
No, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
Now batting, catcher.
Coming to the plate now, Kirby Ruiz. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Lifted the other way to left center. Trout giving chase. 1 out. Here's Mookie Betts. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Working for the punch out and the offering. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And he is in there.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those.
Into the box now, Corey Seager. Pitch outside, the throw.
He's in there.
He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Now the 2-1. On a line to shortstop.
The batter, number 13.
Ready for another
Second
shot now,
baseman,
Max
Max
Munson, as he'll look to
Munson.
bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Smoke toward third, fielded by Rendon. On to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. They still trail it here 3-1. Stepping up now, Max Stassi. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
And there's the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second
baseman,
at-bat, Luis Regilio. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Hit out toward second. Oh, a diving stop. He goes to first. It's there. He got him.
The batter, the shortstop.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and
Fletcher.
stepping in, David Fletcher. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
1 and 2's the count.
The 1-2. Grounded to the right. To his left, Munson. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
2-1.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
And he can't
Outside,
catch the
that's a
corner
ball.
here, so he's behind 3-1.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
And the payoff pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Trout. 1 down.
The batter, number 3. Shortstop, Chris Taylor.
Digging in once again, Chris Taylor. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. Set to deliver on 2-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid
That
off
missed.
and the
That's a
count
ball.
runs full.
Full
Keep in
count.
mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
And it's fouled away. He'll try it again, 3-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
And this
Ball
ball runs
outside.
away for ball 2. 2-1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Still even at 2-2.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Popped him up. Stassi is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Angels 3 and the Dodgers 1. Here's Tommy La Stella now. He'll lead things off for the Angels in inning number 6. Full count still. The next 3-2. Fouled off. Another full count offering on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Scott Alexander takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Anthony Rendon will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ballgame. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. Here's the 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
The 1-2. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Bellinger ranging back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Peterson is there, and that retires the side. But the Angels add 1 more to their lead, and it comes via the solo home run. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up to start the 7th. The Angels lead it here 4-1. Back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. The Angels are out on top in this one as we get caught up on our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Noah Ramirez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Ramirez.
And, we can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
And this is a case of a pitcher letting his frustrations get the best of him. He feels like he gets robbed on the previous pitch, and he just rears back and really let it go on the next pitch, but it got away from him in a big way.
Now the 3-2 pitch. A little bouncer. That winds up foul.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his 2nd knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. In now, Kirby Ruiz. He's able to get a glove on that one. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Rios, the runner at third. Beatty is over at second with 1 down in the inning. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Corey Seager waits on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. Popped him up. In there, a base hit. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Hansel Robles comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Seager.
Quick check on that tying run at first. Just keeping him close. Now the 3-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Trout has a read on it. 2 down. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Max Munson. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Count even at 2-2. Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back. And again a throw, and he'll get back in safely. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. At the plate, Brian Goodwin. He flew out in his last at-bat. The 1-1. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Stepping into the box, Joe Adair. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Now at the plate, Max Stassi. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Stassi.
The 3-1 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Bouncer down the line. That's a foul ball.
That's foul.
The payoff pitch one more time. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Now batting. Second.
Now to the plate, Luis Regilio. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A ball and 2 strikes. Hit down the third base line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 is a sinker that misses for a ball. Stassi is off at first with 2 away. Left side. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Angels 4 and the Dodgers 3. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder.
And they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he fouls this one off. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Now another 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. 8th inning now from Anaheim with the Angels on top of their National League rival Dodgers as you get a look at our line score to this point in the contest. Cannon Middleton enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Middleton.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hits this one hard the other way. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
A.J. Pollock will come on now and pinch run here. Into the box, Edwin Rios ripped down the line. And he has come through big time as this ought to tie the ball game and maybe even get him a lead. And a relay to the plate. And he's in there safely as 2 runs come across to score and they grab the lead.
You know, it's awfully difficult to score runs late in the game. After being down by 1, D-Row, that base hit drives in 2. That's a huge base hit.
What a momentum swing. What an AB right there. Now you got to grab your leather and go out and flash some D for the boys.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Blake Trinan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Now pitching for the Dodgers,
The 1-1.
number 49, Blake Trinan.
Dribbled up the line. Foul ball, strike 2. The 1-2 is a sinker in the dirt. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Here's Tommy La Stella now. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. In the air, out to right. Betts has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Ty Bartley enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. The set and the 1-1 pitch. The slider's in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit hard to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
The batter, number 5.
Into the box, Corey Seager. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2.
1 and 2's the
Wow,
count.
not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
The 1-2 is blasted out to left center. This one's deep and not coming back. Gone!
The bullpen is going to have to take care of business in the bottom half of this inning. But they're going to be able to throw a lot freer if they've got that extra run to play with. Insurance runs are always huge.
Standing in now, Max Munson.
2 balls,
And a
1
changeup
strike.
here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now,
That's a
and he's
ball.
going to have to execute.
3-1 to him now. Hit hard back up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, I know you fight as an offensive player to get in a 3-1 count. What's the tension level on the mound throwing this guy a 3-1 heater?
That's one of the things you don't want to do. You have a game plan when you go into this, and the game plan normally is get ahead with strike 1 and make hitters expand the zone. 3-1, not a good time to throw a fastball.
He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The batter, number
Stepping
3.
up to the plate, Chris Taylor. He went down on strikes last time up. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, 1 swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Now at the plate, A.J. Pollock, and he's got an opportunity to add to this lead, but the double play is in order. The 3-2 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
I'm really impressed by that strikeout, and I'll tell you why. He should have got the call on the pitch before, and it looked like he got squeezed a little bit. In a bases-loaded situation, that can drive a guy nuts, drive you crazy. But what I loved is he didn't let him take it out of his game, and he came back with another good pitch and got the punch out. A really nice job of taking it 1 pitch at a time.
Looking to leave him loaded. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Crowd on the run. And he makes the catch as just the one run comes across in the inning. One for the Dodgers on the solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Angels. Kenley Jansen is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. In now is Anthony Rendon. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. He's gone 3 for 6. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Munson ranges to his right. On to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the ninth.
The designated hitter.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Into the box now, Brian Goodwin. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Two out, nobody on. Angels down to their last strike. Cut fastball, misses 2-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2.
Count is full.
To third. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Well, folks, that's what Kenley Jansen does. When he enters the game, the hopes of the other team, they usually just leave. Slams the door again right here.
6-4, the outcome today. The Los Angeles Dodgers came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Scott Alexander takes home the win. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon for the victorious Dodgers. 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Angels, 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 10 minutes. Thanks for joining us this afternoon, and please drive home safely.